Welcome to a best of 3 between Rashnagar in the red versus Danku in the like teal, blue, light blue, whatever you want to say. And this is with the new overlay, first video with it. We've got a GDI for Danku and we've also got GDI for Rashnagar. So, on claustrophobia to start, which is a very closed off map, a lot of choke points here, everywhere. So both of them just going out for a little refinery at first, of course, at the back of the base. Second one out for Rash already. And second one out for Danku right about now, I would assume. There it goes. Alright. So, seeing GDI versus GDI, scouting is important, but of course you're not going to get that on this map. Rash is a bit faster with just general building. They're already with third, though Danku has also got their third. But they were, of course, well, they're a power plant behind, they were a silo behind, but still. Having 3 refs just the same. 2 on a relatively small field, whereas the ones from Rash are a bit better spread out. And already spidering on over to the southern side. Okay. We'll have 4th ref right there. And in the meantime we just have some grenadiers fighting each other. Okay. Not anything special. But I mean, you don't expect to see anything special in a GDI mirror. At least not early game. Already moving into the middle for Rash. That's really nice, getting that eco up early. 4 Fs over here as well for Danku, but of course they'll have a harder time getting to the 5th one. Or they just build one here, but in that case their Tiberium fields will run out a lot faster compared to the ones from Rash. There is the next ref, and there it is for Danku. Grenadiers going down. Right now Rash has a very good KD. 13-6. Make that 14 because they killed one up north. And positioning is also really nice. I mean, they've already secured the middle down south. Up north they don't really. They don't really have the northern part. They don't have the middle. But you don't really need that, right? I mean, these harvesters are just more efficient than the ones up north. And Danku doesn't even have those. So, yeah. Not a big deal for Rash, I'd say. 5 refs on both sides. There is War Factory for 1. And I assume War Factory from Rash is also coming out. Considering that, well, it's been a while since they built anything. And there it is. Okay. Starting out with scouts. Humvees or both just going into tanks? Rash is going for scouts. I assume Danku is going for tanks. Because otherwise their Humvee should have been out earlier. Let's see. Nothing coming out yet. That's slow, I feel. Because even a medium tank I would have assumed would already be out. A repair pad up north, so they might actually be going APCs. Selling off the repair pad, okay. And scouting now coming in for Rash. We'll of course not scout the repair pad because it was sold off. But at least they have scouted the construction yard, they have scouted the war factory, so they could go into Orcas. But second war factory is out, so not going for Orca switch to snipe anything. But might be something Danku is thinking about, as in that Rash could be going for that. Now with 2 refs up north as well, so eco will be quite okay. Rash has kind of slowed down their eco. And crushing with APC, I mean it has gotten a good number of kills already. But an APC versus 5-6 tanks, that's not gonna work. Over there, just a little Humvee I believe it was. Still being annoying, but does go down. Up north, not really anything here for Danku. And they need some kind of barracks or something. Or APC from the war factory just to crush this. Because that is quite scary. That's a lot of grenadiers. Well, not a lot, but it's a good number of grenadiers. Harvester into the ref. And that means it's going down because it's a lot of DPS. But paused. Because Danku gives up. Game 2 in the best of 3 between in the blue it's Danku versus in the red it is Rashnagar. So I believe it was again a GDR mirror. Rash moving their construction yard just a little bit more, and that's a good GDR mirror with 2 Nord players. Wow. Okay, sure thing. Anyways, Nord mirror, okay. Interesting thing is that Rash is like not going like straight up, whereas Danku is. So Rash is going for like middle eco earlier, probably, whereas Danku will likely focus on these 2 like balls first. Or Rash just gets up like less efficient eco. Oh well. And Apache out already. Okay, good to see that. Always fun. And in the meantime, I'm going to ask you to subscribe to the channel because, well, not matter. I mean, both are probably just going like triple ref then airstrip, with the one for Rash being a little bit later just because they have that Apache. Another option could be for Rash just because, well, they've already gotten like all of the units killed on this side to just move in there with infantry. It's probably a lot more risky, but it might work. Already getting Danku into minus 35 power, really nice. And now retreating. This doesn't seem to be like a very good place for a refinery, honestly. And alright, sure, hand of nod. Still minus power, okay. And second, Apache is out for Rash, so no, they're not going for standard strats. Finally not triple ref into airstrip. No, they've got like double Apache versus like full on infantry for now. A very interesting strat for Danku, I'd say. Because who would go into infantry against Apache willingly? Not sure. And Hand of Nod will already almost go down. Not quite. Flamethrower might just be able to clean it up, and it does indeed. Can't build another like Hand of Nod here because of the like block placement from Rash. So might go turrets, but there is already a turret out for Rash. So the answer is no. Or at least I don't expect Danku to try and go turret there. They're already behind in turret count, since Rash has already got one. And oh, that's a lot of kills for Rash. 24 to 10. Going to try and counter with their own Apache now? Maybe? I mean, it can get some really nice kills on that infantry, but you're up against triple Apache on the other side, which you just cannot counter with infantry or your own Apache. At least you pretty much can't. So Rash's eco will be better because of this metal, even though they are like getting hurt a little bit. And Sam's side, okay, that's interesting. We don't see that, but look, it is quite good against Apache. Apache running around, fleeing. We'll be shooting at this Apache, but I was about to say, you're not gonna let that die now, are you? There goes the refinery, after also gone. And yeah, there is a Hand of Nod here, which might be able to construct a couple of little infantry units. But is that really going to be enough? I don't think so. And eco is going to be a struggle. I mean, you've got all of these Hands of Nod, like 5 of them, now 4. But look, that eco, 1 extra refinery already gone. You're on 2 harvesters only. And even if it's not, well, it might go that far, but like these 2 will run out relatively quickly. Especially if you compare it to like what Rash has. And Rash is already ahead in eco. Turret still just trying to clean things up. Okay. Infantry getting cleaned up over there. 4 Apaches. Don't be hitting that construction yard now at the start of the game. Though it's not the start anymore, so I think it would be allowed. And turret now out. But, unless these flamethrowers all just kill each other, turret is not going to do anything. 1 lucky flamethrower? Nope. And turret is gone. Another SAM site, so hitting those Apaches is going to be impossible. Or at least very dangerous for Danku. And, well, going over to the last ref, and Danku calls it. That means it is now 2-0 in a best of 3, so Rash wins. So, well, much made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left, but that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.